Hello guys and welcome to Clasihandmade. I hope you're all doing well. So it is Monday the 22nd of July, guys. So our summer here in Peoria, Arizona is coming to an end. So hi and welcome to Clasihandmade. My name is Shonda and I hope you're all doing well today. So I'm here to show you what I've made in the past week. So I have drawn a pattern to make a elephant, and some other animals using my moosh body. So I have finished one of the pattern. So I finished the elephant. Sorry, my background is a bit. I finished the elephant. And I'm going to show you that. So here is the elephant. I made him an overall. So I made this pattern with a number 4 weight yarn, and it's gray color from Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn. I love using Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn. There's no fuzz. It kind of feels like a cotton blend, but it's not. This yarn I got from clearance a couple years ago, and I made him an overall. So this is my elephant. The overall comes off. So you can take off the overall. So I am doing this pattern right now. So this is what it looks like without his overalls. Have a little tail. The tail is crocheted while making the body. The moosh pattern does not come with toes, so I had to write that in the pattern. That's the only thing I changed for this body. The toes I had to put on, and the toes for his limbs here, his legs. The trunk, so I give him a little mouth. While I was making this pattern, I don't know how come I end up with these extra little floppy. Anyhow, I embraced it and I just use it and make a mouth. So this is what it looks like. I shaped it and it ended up with a mouth. I sculpt the face a bit and so on. Look at this little fringe. So I am going to continue. I'm going to work on another one of these elephant to make sure all my stitch counts are correct and so on. And guys, you know, sometimes you don't get time to do everything at once, so I can't say exactly when I'm going to be calling for testers for this pattern, because for instance, I got my monkey pattern. I already did it and everything, tested many a times, and I still didn't call for testers. And I still didn't. It's, you know, I don't know. So I keep bouncing from one thing to the next. I need to just stick with it. But that's me. I just like to create new things. But sometimes when it comes to to me, like, I prefer to do a tutorial and just do it instead of writing it out and sending it to testers and all that. So, but at the same time, you know, you put in all the work into your patterns. And anyhow, so this is my elephant pattern, and I'm going to continue to work on it. I think what I'm going to do with the monkey pattern that I had already created, I'm just going to probably instead of using it to sit up, I probably just do the same body and just use the edge. So I won't have so much work to do with creating the body, because I already write out this pattern for the moosh, for the body, so I'll have to use that, and all I'll have to do is create the head. So I'll probably work on that this week. Okay, so that's my elephant finish. So I bought a pack of about 4 patterns from AllfromJade. What is it called? Anyhow, I link it across the screen. I have to look it up. And So I made 2 of the pattern. I made 3 of the bees. So let me show you that I already give one away, so I left with 2. So this is the bees. So I have 2. Let me show you one at a time. So these bees can move and so on. They work up very fast for me. I'll link it in the description box below. I think they're great for markets. And so I use Dollar Tree yarn. To make this, and this is some blanket yarn I used to make the wings. Here's another one. The only thing I think I made a mistake with this one is pulling these part too tight, so it's more stuck up into each other. Unlike this one, it's more separated. So I'll probably have to cut the strings and do this one over. Anyhow, I think it's still cute. So then I made this. Can you get what this is? This is a caterpillar. And this caterpillar is so cute. Of course, making all these pieces, you have to make like 1, 2, 3, 8 of these. Then this, then the head. But it doesn't take long. So, and then you could play with it, you could twist it, you could bend it. It's very, I think kids would enjoy this. I'm thinking about making the one, you know, that caterpillar with the red face. It's a red face and a green body. Something like that. Using the pattern to do that. But I don't have any green yarn. Dark green yarn. Anyhow, guys, I'll link the pattern. I think it's AllfromJade, the pattern from Etsy. I think she also have a YouTube channel. But if I could put the link in the description box below, I will do that. So these are my patterns that I bought from Etsy and what I made this week. So I made some little turtles. So here are my little turtles. I do not throw away any scrap of my yarn. Once you can make 1 or 2 rungs, I keep them. So I have these yarn I had bought from Michael's. It's a perfect chunky, but it's like a variegated one. So I had like not much to make anything real, you know. So what I did, I free flow 3 turtles. So these are the 3 turtles. I have 1 more body. So I use that, then I use some white blanket yarn to make the, you know, the head and the. So what I did, I just crocheted a shell, then make a little head with like maybe like 6 or so stitches. Then I crochet and then I make some bobble stitches for the legs. And then I just stack up the head like this so it could keep up. So there's no pattern for me for this, I just free flow it. So here are my turtles. Then, like I mentioned before, I don't throw away any scrap. And this is what I do with my scrap. I make like little octo. Sometimes I make, this is with jellyfish. I make octo with them and then I put them on keychains. Like this one, I put this one on keychain, and this is what I make for my keychain, and I sell them for $7 at my market. So no scrap go on waste unless it could only make 1 rung or something. So those are all my makes, and I have 1 work in progress that I'm working on right now, and it's this unicorn. This unicorn was inspired from this book. And I make this unicorn quite a lot. It's Belle the unicorn. But I usually make it with number 4 weight yarn. The only thing I use from that pattern is the head. So I use the head. Everything else I just keep winging it and adding stitches and seeing how I want it. The legs, as you notice, is a little more short and stubby, which in the leg in that book is much longer, and the arm I just wing it. The thing is, I ran out of thread of yarn, the blue, so I have to find something. If I don't find something, I'll probably just put a different color. You know, you have one different color arm, or I will have to go and buy. You see, I think this is the color that I needed. No, is this the color that I needed? What do you think? Is this the color? You see, if I didn't use the color on this for my caterpillar, I could have used it on my, but I made a caterpillar first, and then I decided, you know what, I want to make a unicorn. And I don't, anyhow, I'll see what I can do. So this is my work in progress of my unicorn. When I finish it, I'm gonna come back and show you what it looks like. So guys, I think that's all I made this week. And I made quite a few of my mushroom chopstick holder. About 20 of those I made. And I gift them all away to some little girls because school is coming up and they could put their little chopsticks and take it to school. So I think that's all I have for you today. I am going to run out and take my daughter to the library because she's volunteering there, and I will talk to you later. If I probably have time to upload it today, and I want to do the tutorial so I can bring it out tomorrow for Stitch and Pattern Tuesday. So without further ado, thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching. I like hearing your comments on what you're working on, and if you check out any of the patterns that I showed you. So I will talk to you until next time. Have a blessed day. Bye. And remember to be kind. Okay, bye guys.